are you gonna read
Yeah,
all that?
yeah,
Okay. I was gonna say, we don't have it written down here.
The Board of Commissioners went into executive session pursuant to KRS 61.810, subsection 1, C, and F, discuss pending proposal or pending litigation against the city or on behalf of the city, and the discussion of F, for the discussion of personnel matters. No formal action was taken.
So we need a motion to come back into
Session. No.
So moved.
Roll call. Moore. Gamble.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
Rathus.
Yes. Okay, city manager's report.
All right. Let me get my microphone working so everybody can hear me. How about this? So, I'm sorry? So a whole lot of what I had to say, and you can tell I'm a little hoarse. Everything's revolved the last month around the budget, and we've pretty much said what needs to be said there. It's an exhaustive process. I do want to tell you that I've spoken with KYTC and the contractors, and they are going to get to us in South Corbin. They're working in North Corbin now, putting the final surface on that roadway out there, and all that was done in exit 29 and 25E. They're coming to South Corbin, 25W project, to finalize the surface on all of that. That will include the striping, which hopefully that will help some of these safety issues with the U-turns at lights that didn't used to be there on both sides of town, and that's a very big deal. I've been talking about this for a while, but they are going to advertise and award the bid for the widening of I-75. It will begin this year. Start at exit 29 where they left off 2 years ago and go past exit 25. I don't know how far past yet. I think 2 miles, which would mean the 23, possibly the 22-mile markers. It's going to be a big deal. It'll be great when it's finished. Just be thankful for it. You can't have economic development without roads. And roads become antiquated, and what we've got now has been antiquated for a while. So I'm really looking forward to that project, and it just will open up a lot of other things. So I did want to mention that. Now I'm going to stop talking today and let the department heads, starting with our city treasurer / collector, Sky Hedrick, please come and talk to the folks.
Now she'll start singing.
I'll do that.
Our lease on our copy machines is currently up at the end of this month. So we got some quotes and talked to some folks, and Scott and I discussed it. American Business Systems right across the street here, which is who we had before. We would like to go back with them. The new lease would be 3 machines, the police department, my office, Tori's office would have the big machines like we normally have. Rec doesn't use theirs very often. They're going to provide them a little desktop unit that will do everything they need. And so for those 4, we have 60-month lease. That is what normally, like postage machines, copiers and all that is a 60-month lease. We usually don't do that long, but that's kind of what everybody does. Good price for those 4, it would be $451.96 per month. That's for all of them.
And what are we paying now?
We're paying like almost $700.
Yes.
Who is our current?
It's called iTech. They were bought out. The original company that we signed the contract with was actually in Lexington. They sold it, and it's still as they sold it. We didn't find out till about a year later. This company is in like Florida. Home office is in Tennessee somewhere, and they have another one in West Virginia. They have not been very good to deal with. Terrible. Josh, thank you. So, we'd like to go with Brian Frederick next door. They were good when we had them before, so we kind of like to go back there and.
This is really handy.
It is very, very handy. So, We need authorization for Susie to sign the contract, if you want to do that, please.
So moved.
Gamble,
Yes.
Shepherd,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Rasmus.
Yes. Before we,
You need that hospital stuff.
I was gonna say, before we go into department heads, we need to, I need to have, approval to sign this certificate, regarding the issuance of bonds by the Kentucky Bond Development Corporation for the benefit of Baptist Healthcare System. So basically, they're gonna,
It's a
they
bond
need some,
issue.
they need a bond issues for that big,
It's no liability to the city.
no liability to the city. So, somebody make a motion for
That's
that.
the same one we done on.
Yes, yeah, I think they had to redo it, they had a separate heat up on it.
Shepherd,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Gamble,
Yes.
Rasmus.
Yes, okay, all right, Rusty?
Just got a couple things. The police department, answered 937 calls this last month with 59 collisions and 180 traffic stops. We've got 4 applicants currently going through the physical fitness. They're scheduled to take the physical fitness test for the last, hiring process. And we're currently taking the applications now for this next test.
That it?
That's all I have.
How many are we short?
7. And I don't think it's gonna get any better.
Well, I think the budget's. Yeah, I think, well, yeah, have we budgeted for 21, is that right?
Should be.
Budgeted for 21, and, in this budget, you know, there's been some accommodations for you also. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Barry, where's Barry?
I'm
There you
here.
are. What? Resignations. Oh, stay right there.
We've received 2 resignations in the police department recently. One today is effective July 30th, 2025 for Corporal Canine Officer Estes Rhodes. And we received another one. Yeah. Is it Friday? 26, but I'm pretty sure. We received one from, what's he, Sergeant? Steve Metters, effective July 26, 2025 as well.
Does it make 9, it's the 7 minutes?
And Jim Miller's retiring at the end of this month.
Any cops in the room?
Thanks from everyone for the fire department.
We'll need a motion.
I set motion to accept the resignations of the 2 mentioned, police officers.
Shepherd, Baker,
Yes.
Gamble,
Yes.
Rasmus.
Yes. Okay, Barry. All right.
That's right. That's sad news there.
Yeah.
One thing I got, we had almost 100 runs that we did this past month. We did some mutual aid calls with, other departments, Woodbine, West Knox, and this past week we went to Winsburg to help their fire department. Their utilities had to go underground, find space, and they need their team to go down there and oversee it. So we sent a team down there to help Winsburg out. So
Awesome.
we're helping our communities.
Thank you, Barry.
Yep.
Good job.
Thank you.
Jacob, you got anything?
I don't have anything, but if you all have any questions about anything, I'm here.
Okay. Mike, code? No?
Mayor,
Yeah.
for Bruce's department, he needs us to approve, closing of some streets. Right?
Yeah, Depot Street,
For Nibrock,
yeah, and Main Street.
Nibrock and Main, for Nibrock.
Okay, can I get a motion motion to close, Depot and Main Street for
August the second through the ninth.
August the
Second through the ninth.
second through the ninth?
Same motion.
Main Street will be closed, I'm sorry, on the sixth. Depot will be closed on the second.
Okay. So Main Street on the sixth, Depot on the second, okay, through the ninth.
Same motion.
Baker,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Rasmus.
Yes. Bruce, do you have anything else? No? Okay. Public Works? Where's, there you are, Jeff.
I don't have a whole lot. Just kinda wanna talk about what's going on this month. Pretty much we've cleaned out, pretty large creek running down by Lake Street.
Yes.
Been a pretty extensive job. We've, cleaned up for Bruce over here, cleaned up a lot for Bruce. And most of the typical stuff, you know.
How are our, with all this rain and everything, how do you think our storm sewers are doing?
As of right now, we have done great. I think we had a little bit of flooding on Beatty Avenue, and I think a previous owner maybe tore a house down and had a little flooding there, but other than that, we held up great with all this rain.
Right. And of course, keep in mind that Master Street is a state road, so we're
Yes.
not talking about, we're talking about city streets right now. So it's good to hear. I know that that's quite a job keeping those drains clear and,
Master Street, we're usually on it, we're always there to help,
yeah.
even though it's not us. And I
I
know
know
we
you've
get a
done
lot
the
of
work.
slack on Master Street, but
Well, you all did a big culvert widening repair job over there in the last summer, was it?
yes.
I mean, that was extensive trying to help that whole
Practically
situation.
cleaning out what's already there,
Obviously, it's not enough though. We need a big fix and it's coming, so, appreciate you, Jeff.
that's all I have.
You've had a couple guys resign and you're quit in your department
I've had
recently
a lot of
too.
people that's like quitting in groups, I don't really wanna say why. It's mostly money,
Right.
and I don't wanna mention that, but
Well,
it's true,
No, it is what it is, for sure.
I get it.
Yeah. You know, you can always bring specific people, you know, and do specific requests if you feel like, you know,
Yes. We will get there,
okay,
that's why the time.
all right.
Thank you.
Tom, you got anything?
You gotta go there.
Weight has really picked up at recycling. The 22 tons that we're shipping out tomorrow will probably put us this month at about 77 tons.
That's a lot.
And that's what I got.
I can't hear you, Tom.
Can you hear me?
I can't.
He said 77 tons went out, or tomorrow.
Yeah, counting the 22 tons
Great.
we're shipping out tomorrow, we'll put out about 77 tons this month.
Thank you. Okay, is that, where's my tourism, where's Emily? There you are. Emily, you got anything?
Sure. Hello, everyone. Hi, I am Emily. I'm fairly new to the tourism appointment of director, so I just want to say hello. I am over at the old L&N train depot on Depot Street. If you would like to come by anytime and say hello. I've just been working with Jacob to get solar prepared, ready to go. In September, the second week of September, we do have the Kentucky Association of Mitigation Managers coming up to the Corbin Center, so trying to get them settled in August, the second week of August. I'm going to have a site visit by KTIA to hopefully host the 2027 spring conference here in Corbin. And other than that, just trying to get settled in and find some help
Congratulations, and let us know if we can help. Scott, there's been some movement in, the employment situation in
We
your
were just about to
office.
say it, that's right.
Yes,
Would you like to elaborate, or do you want Scott to do it?
well, he was going to, but either one.
No, yeah, please.
Well, do you wanna talk about the first part first, and then
Well, introduce her, and, yeah.
do it? This is Alyssa Kirby, she started Monday with me, she's moved to Corbin, she is Nate Kirby, or firefighter,
Ah.
Well, you gotta embarrass her.
I'm glad to have her since girlfriend is making a move, I needed someone, and, she's been with me for a week, and I would like very much to roll with her for that time.
We're glad to have Delissa, she's done a great job already, Mayor.
All right, well, and then we need to, do we need to move Robin with a vote, or?
Yes. Do we?
accept the other one's resignation yet?
I don't think she's written it yet.
Yeah.
She did your last day.
No.
Okay, well then let's not do that, let's just hire Alyssa then, and then we'll, huh? Oh. Delissa, sorry, Deb. Delissa, Kirby, can we hire her? What do y'all think? I need a motion.
So-
Yes, thank you.
Gamble,
Yes.
Shepherd,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Rasmus.
Yes, welcome.
Mayor, you transfer Robin, on condition that you receive the resignation. Robin, or you just got problems
I think it'll be before the next meeting.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll need a motion to move Robin Mahan from the tax collector's office to the office of, what's Robin's
Administrative assistant.
administrative
Finance.
assistant in finance, move her into the office of Rhonda Moore.
We also need to remove Robin as a signer on all the city accounts, since she's going to be printing checks now for the city.
And remove her from all city accounts. Can we do all that in one motion? Does that make sense? Everybody
Yes.
got that?
I'll make a motion
Do we need to add Delissa as a signer then?
Yes.
Sorry.
And add Delissa Kirby as a signer.
Tora did it all that.
Yeah.
So moved.
It'll make sense.
Okay.
Okay.
You have a second, James?
Sure.
Okay. Shepherd,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Gamble,
Yes.
Rasmus.
Yes. Okay, is there anything city, from a city employee? Otherwise, I'm going to go to public comments. Do we have anybody on specifically, or just ask for? Oh, okay. All right. Would anyone like to address the city commission?
Carolyn Reeves is here. You wanna?
Yes, I do. Do I need to go?
Yes, it'd be better.
I have a problem with your code enforcement. I seem to be, every time I turn around, get a notice of my grass being too high, or my yard being too messy, or whatever the case might be. However, my neighbor joins my property, who has a fence on his property, never cleaned it. And I've owned that property probably 15 years. So I get a notice to clean that fence. I am not, because it is not mine. Now, I also have made mention to the code, however it is, to, bring a RV motorhome down there on the lot that I own, and park it, and put a for sale sign. Again, for me, that wouldn't be done. That is my property, I pay tax on it every year, never fail to pay tax. And I have 2 RVs, as a matter of fact, and both of them are very nice, they are not trash. Now, if you move on down the street at 19th on South Kentucky, you will find, and I've got pictures here, you will find other places that have vehicles that have been abandoned. They're covered up with tarps. Some of them are, some of them's not. There's a couple of campers sitting out there with electrical cords running from their homes out to their RVs, and somebody is definitely living in
On
there.
South Kentucky?
Yes. And I think that I do pretty well doing whatever the city needs done. But, yeah, there's a lot of things that, are left out, and a lot of people, other than myself, I'm sure, that had problems and questions like that. My houses need no work done on them, they're not run down, they are not in any way being, eyesore to the public. Now, so far as having an extra lot, it's where the old ambulance service used to be. Way back. There was a small trailer set there on that lot. That's where I would like to park my vehicles in order to sell them. And they in no way will block the vision of anybody. But yet, it's a heavily trafficked street goes up to there because it goes down by the school. So, now, is there a law that says I cannot park my own vehicle on my own property that taxes are paid on every year, never fail?
Not that I'm aware of. Well, I think, Carolyn, probably or Ms. Reeves, what we should probably do is, if you've got one of your cards on you, Scott,
No, we
Scott's the
spoke.
city manager.
Yes, I've already spoken.
Yeah, we
Okay,
spoke.
all right, so,
But Mike Mahan is the one who sends.
how many notices have you received?
I have gotten 3 so far. A couple of years ago, my niece came in from Indiana and they had a camper and they pulled it into my driveway on that lot. And it sat there for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. And after they left, I happened to get a nice little fine of a couple $100 because I did not have a permit for it to sit there. Now, that's not right. If I pay tax, I bought the property, I've had it for years,
Right.
there's nothing.
How about, have you approached the code board? Have you gone to a code board meeting?
No, I haven't, but, I'm getting ready to go to Frankfurt, on another matter, which is the reevaluation of taxes on that particular house, which has been doubled.
I feel that.
Yeah, let's
Are you in
talk about
Whitley
that.
County? It's Whitley County.
I live in Cordy, but I own rental property in Cordy.
Right, but our property value, we don't assess property, that comes from the county property valuation administrator's office.
Okay, I have, where 2, 3 other people have signed this that are from Cordy, and they think that it needs to be reappraised from a former value of $65,000 last year to a new, amount of $128,300.
How would she do that, Bob?
It
How,
all goes through the PVA's office, you have to file an appeal after you get the assessment to Frankfurt, and they said approve it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
It
they
has
have
nothing to do with the city.
Stevens, on here praised it from Schultz or somebody like that, and, can't read that other name, but anyway, yeah, I'm going Franklin with that one, so.
That unfortunately is out of our hands, cause I feel your pain, cause my property as well has been
They all-
reassessed.
they all have.
I think they all have.
Thanks to government.
So,
Like executive order.
Yeah.
so you've got Carolyn's number.
Oh,
I
yes.
think that going before the code board, that's their job to know. I don't know the ordinances. I'm more of a, what am
Well, what you need to do is get Scott.
I? Yeah, city manager form of government, but I want to help you if I can. So I'm trying to lead you in the right direction.
Okay, and I have no copy of what the city ordinance is reporting after all the years I've had business with it.
Right.
Never
We've
had.
got those on, those are on our website, right, Josh? But you can also, stop by and, we can print them out for you if you need us to do that.
Okay, no, I can print it.
Carolyn, call me in the morning, and
Call again.
we'll navigate through whatever we need to.
Go through our ordinances and see, exactly, and, and if you have a particular issue with Mr. Mahan, you probably should take it before the code board, because they're like his immediate, they have their own board because it's so complicated.
Well, I do have a problem with him. He does have attitude, and I have attitude. I won't tell you I don't, because I do. But yes, I do need to go before that, because I think you don't move far enough down the street, where he gets hard before he gets down there.
Well, and they could be getting served, because I get a weekly list, and he does send quite a bit, and that's under our direction that we're trying to clean the city up. He does send a lot of notices of violation,
And I'm all for helping him do that, because there's a lot. that's
Right.
coming up. But again, yeah, we'll go for the board, or code board.
No, first go through Scotty and then.
Okay, got it. But I can bring my personal motorhomes down there and park them, is that right?
Oh, no.
yeah, I don't know the ordinance.
I don't know.
I don't know how many are
I
allowed.
know a lot of law, but I don't have that little thing in my mind that I can just say.
Right,
off the top
but
of
we'll
my
have to
head.
pull our ordinances and see exactly what they say.
Okay. But it is sitting, or would be sitting on a gravel apartment. It's still gravel.
So you're talking about like just one camper with a for sale sign on it?
Well, I've got two, I would like to say. Both of them are very nice campers, and,
I don't know what the law is though, like at what point do you become a business? Like if you have multiple vehicles for sale on private property, I don't know,
well, hadn't thought about that.
you know.
have to have 5 vehicles to be a deal.
But for sale,
To
right?
be a deal or to have, you have to have 5 for sale. That's the problem.
But it could be different under our ordinance.
Yeah, it could be different.
We'll have to check.
Susie, also, I just checked the website, the code ordinances are not on the website. We never could get them to come over on the new website, so I'll work on that in the coming days.
The development ordinance
The
that,
development ordinances
in the
are-
International Property Maintenance Codes, which would be a lot of the code issues, they are both on the
Yeah,
city
they-
website.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where it says, property code.
Carolyn, we'll look at it
So
in the
look-
morning.
Okay.
Don't call me first thing in the morning, a little later. It was time to look.
I'm standing at the door.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
all right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. And Fred?
Well, it's just the usual July topic of fireworks, okay? And this one this year blew my mind, all right? On the 2nd of July, at 12:05 a.m., within the city limits of Corbin, someone started setting off fireworks. And when someone challenged them over that, someone that was I heard it, but it wasn't close enough to make me start pacing the floor, okay? But Did someone challenge them over that? Like, what they got told was, there is no start time in our ordinance about fireworks, only a stop time at midnight. So at 12:05 a.m., they can start setting them off again. Don't ask me how people's minds work, I don't know, okay? But at this point, you know, we might need to have to apparently, you know, you gotta put it in black and white and make it so specific that.
Police department made a Facebook post this year,
Okay.
that cited our ordinance specifically, and fireworks are only allowed 2 days before and 2 days after July 4th from 10 a.m. to 12 midnight.
Yeah.
And that's very specific in the ordinance.
Okay, well, somehow they came up with, as long as they stopped at midnight, 5 minutes after midnight, they could start back, okay, so there you go, alright? So, I just wanna let you know that they're interpreting an ordinance however they wanna interpret it.
Well, you could tell them that they're wrong now and feel confident in that. Anybody else? All right, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Gamble?
Yes.
Shepherd?
Yes.
Baker?
Yes.
Razor?
Yes.